When we talk about perquisites, we all know that perquisite is an amount given by the employer to the employees in the form of benefits and amenities. However, there are some separate type of perquisites which is related to the business promotion and given to the person for the furtherance of business. It is in the form of incentives, benefits, holiday packages, gifts, amenities, etc. In the Union Budget 2020-22, a new TDS Section 194R is introduced for this type of perquisites, and it would be applicable from the coming month, which is 1st July 2020-22. Hello everyone, I am Saloni from Webtel, and today in this video I am going to tell you about new TDS section applicable on perks, which is 194R. There are so many key points of this section, like is this section applicable on perquisites received from salary, or what kind of perquisites are covered under this section, and so on. Before starting this video, I would like to request you to subscribe to our YouTube channel Webtel Electrosoft to get regular compliance updates. Let's start with the understanding of the section 194R. For this, I am taking you to my desktop screen to elaborate the key features. Section 194R, which has been introduced in our Union Budget 2020-22, which is related to TDS on perquisites. A TDS will be deducted if any kind of perquisites or benefits will be provided to dealer chain suppliers. Now, before talking about the section 194R, let's understand about the background history, why this section is required, as many companies or business entities are claiming expenses for the business promotions by offering the amount in the form of perquisites or benefits to its resident vendors, dealers, chain suppliers to expand the area of marketing and sales, as Webtel having its own dealer and channel partners network on pan-India basis. These expenses are claimed due to fulfillment of conditions of under agreement, like to promote the business on commission or target basis, or traditional practice followed by business entities under Section 37 of Income Tax Act 1961. As by claiming these expenses, business entities are informing this amount to the department. But on the other side, income received as perquisites or benefits due to business connections by resident vendors, dealers, or chain suppliers is avoided for the tax because they are hiding this amount in their ITRs. So, TDS under Section 194R is introduced to track this undeclared income received by resident vendor, dealer, chain supplier, which is required to be declared as per the Section 28(4). Now the question arises, is this income is taxable under Section 28(4). Now let's talk about Section 28(4). So as per the Section 28(4), Section 28(4) says that income chargeable under the head of PGBP if the value of any benefit or perquisite, whether it is convertible into money or not, arising from the business or the exercise of a profession, which means any income arise by the way of perquisite or benefit, which is earned by the assessee due to business or professional connections, are taxable as income from business or profession. So it is required to be declared this income as income from business and professions while filing the ITRs or pay taxes accordingly. So Section 194R is applicable and mandates a person who is responsible for providing any benefit or perquisite to a resident, vendor, dealer, chain supplier to deduct TDS at source on aggregate of value of such benefits or perquisites before providing such benefits, or the individuals or HUF having the turnover is above rupees 1 crore, and in the case of professional, if the professional receipts are above 50 lakhs in the previous year 2020-21 and the assessment year 2020-22 to 2020-23, and TDS as per the Section 194R will be deducted for all kind of assessees. Now, the threshold limit for section 194R is if the income exceeds rupees 20,000 and the TDS would be deducted at the rate of 10%, and if the nature of income is any kind of perquisites or benefits received by any resident person like dealers, chain suppliers, etc. And this section would be applicable from 1st July 2022. Now let's talk about what kind of payments are covered under section 194R. The section elaborates that payment of perquisites, benefit, amenities or facilities provided in exercise of business or profession in lieu of the regular consideration payable in monetary terms means business related perquisites are covered. As we have discussed earlier, payment of perquisites or benefits covered under section 28(4). But if we are talking about the perquisites covered under section 192, which is related to the head of salary, will not be covered under section 194R. Here we have some doubt about the section 194R and 192 because both are related to the payment of perquisites or benefits. For this, let's take an example for the better understanding. So, the case 1 is Webtel Electrosoft is liable to pay amount of rupees 50,000 to a person as follows. As Webtel Electrosoft as a business entity is liable to pay an amount of rupees 50,000 to a resident partner who is a sales manager, and he is receiving a amount of rupees 50,000 and the mode of the payment would be considered as a salary, and the type of perquisite received by Mr. Aman Verma would be considered in the cash. On the other side, Mr. Ravi Gupta, who is a dealer channel partner, receives the payment to the vendor as per the norms or business traditions on achieving the target for the financial year 2021 to 2022, and he has received a coupon voucher from Webtel Electrosoft Private Limited. So the voucher received by Mr. Ravi Gupta will be considered as per the section 194. So here is the summary of the TDS deduction as follows in the case of Aman. When the Webtel paid salary including perquisite, it is taxable under section 192. Taxable amount would be rupees 50,000 and the threshold limit of Mr. Aman Verma would be as per the slab rate, and the rate would be according to as per the slab rate also, and the nature of income as per Mr. Aman Verma would be salary income. But on the other side, for Mr. Ravi Gupta, who is receiving a coupon voucher, would be considered as per the section 194R, and the taxable amount would be rupees 50,000 and the threshold limit of section 194R would be 20,000, and the rate as per the section would be 10%, and the nature of income which has been received by Mr. Ravi Gupta would be considered as a business income. So in totality, both are covered in a different way, even if at the time of return filing Form 24Q is applicable for perquisites covered under section 192, and for Form 26Q will be used to file return under section 194R. We have some interesting facts of this section, like if the same holiday package is given on the occasion of the Ravi's marriage, then it is not taxable under the section of 194R because it is not used for the furtherance of the business. More important points to be covered: perquisites, gifts, benefits provided on some special occasions like festivals, like Diwali, sweets, marriage occasions, etc. are not covered as per the section 194R, and the aggregate limit of section 194R is rupees 20,000 per financial year to be considered as whole and not period after 1st July 2022. The monetary limit of rupees 20,000 includes both cash and non-cash gift, perks or benefits. So this is all about the section 194R. On the basis of the case study as discussed, Every deductor is liable to deduct the TDS under section 194R if the amount is payable according to the section applicable. Now for the TDS deduction and for the filing of the TDS returns, I am sharing with you Webby TDS software solution for the TDS return. So this is our Webby TDS software through which you will be able to file the TDS return as per the section 192 as well as per the section 194R. So for the filing of your TDS return, firstly you need to create a company master, and for the creation of the company master, go to the master tab, then click on company master, and then you need to enter the details of your company master. As I have already entered the detail of the company master, like you need to enter the company name, address detail, organization type, PAN of the company, GSTN number if available, and then you need to enter the details of the responsible person, like who is the signing authority of the company. In case if you want to import the data from IT department, then you can click on import from IT department, and then your data will be imported successfully over here, and then you can click on save button. Company creation in the software would be a one-time process. You don't need to create the company master again and again. Then for the filing of your form 24Q, you need to create an employee master, and for the creation of the employee master, go to the master tab, then click on employee master and new record. And here you need to enter the details of your employee, like display name of your employee, PAN number of your employee. In case if you want to validate the PAN number, whether the PAN number is correct or not, then you can click on validate PAN, and then you can click on save button, and your employee master data would be saved. After the creation of your employee, go to the tax deduction tab, then click on salary, and the list of created employees will reflect over here. Then you need to select the name of your employee by double click, and here you will be able to enter the details of your salary, details of your perks provided as per the section 17(2). Like if an employer is providing the rent-free accommodation, perquisite of motor car, transfer of movable assets, then you can enter the details of perquisite as per the section 17, and the calculators of the perks will also be available in the computation page. Like you can see, I have entered the value and the taxable amount will reflect automatically. If is there any recovered value, then the taxable amount would be calculated as per the Income Tax Act. So this is the benefits or perks which would be provided by an employer to the employee. Now let's move to our section 194R, which is related to the TDS on perquisites provided. So for the details of 194R, you need to create a resident party master, and for the creation of the resident party master, click on resident party master and then enter the detail of your party master over here. Then enter the PAN number of your party. Then select the section 194R, which is related to the TDS on benefits or perks in respect of business or profession, and then click on save button. And after clicking on save, another message will appear in case if you want to verify whether the person is specified person as per the section 206 AB or CCA. Like if the person is eligible for the higher deduction as per the section 206 AB or CCA, then you can click on yes, otherwise you can click on no to proceed further. Then go to the tax deduction tab, then click on other payment to resident and then click on new record. Here you need to enter the details. You need to select the name of the party from the drop down, and then select the TDS deducted under, and then the amount of TDS which has been paid by the deductor to his employer. After providing the details of the party, go to the tax deduction tab, then click on other payment to resident and then click on new record. Here you need to select the name of your party from the drop down, and then the selected section will reflect over here, and then you need to enter the amount paid to the party over here, and the TDS deducted as per the rate will reflect automatically in the amount of tax deducted column. Then you can click on save button. Then go to the tax deposit tab to deposit your challan or to enter the details related to your challan. Here you need to select the section, like if you have deposited the challan under section 194R, then you need to select the section as 194R. Then you need to select the quarter for which you are going to deposit the challan. Then you need to select the date of deposit, and then you can click on details button. Here the list of created deductees will reflect over here whose TDS has been deducted. Then you need to enter the bank details by clicking on add bank option. Here you need to select the name, state name, then you need to select the bank name over here from the list, and then the branch of each and every bank will reflect automatically. Then you need to click on save bank option. After that, selected bank will reflect over here. Then you need to enter the bank challan number provided by the bank, and then you can click on save button, and your data will be saved successfully. After the deduction and deposit of your challan, go to the reports tab, then click on details of form 26Q, then click on quarter 1 or quarter 2 for which you are going to deposit the return. Then click on generate file to generate or to file your TDS return as per the section 194R. So this would be the process of filing your TDS returns as per the section 192 as well as per the section 194R through Webtel TDS software. I hope by now you must be clear about the section 194R. If you want to know more about the TDS return filing and our Webtel TDS solution, which I just used to prepare returns under section 192 and 194R, then visit the link mentioned in the description below and let us know in the comment section if you have any doubts. Give a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you found this video helpful. Next Tuesday, we will be coming up with another interesting video to make compliances better for you. Till then, stay safe, stay tuned with us for better compliance journey.